Hello and welcome back to Budgeting with Debbie. It's the 26th of June and it's time for another cash stuffing. So today has been payday and so it's time to stuff all of my sinking funds, this massive pile here. Look at that bad boy. And then we've also got my day-to-day cash envelopes to stuff as well. So before I start my cash envelope stuffing, I like to de-stuff my purse. So this is my purse, as always. It's the Filofax Saffiano, which I've converted into my wallet. It's been quite a heavy spendy month this month, so there's actually not very much left in here. That's my beauty, because everywhere's been shut. But in my whatever I want fund, there's a bit of money left. So I'm just going to empty all of this. Sorry for all the coins if it's a bit noisy for you. Okay, so that's empty at the moment. So we've got some notes. So we've got £30 there. A trolley coin. I don't think we need to count that. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Ooh, another £10 and 3 pence there. And then from my work purse, there's a whole 67p. Okay, just check that 50p. So I'm going to be checking all 50p's that I come across because it was my birthday this month and my brother got me some Beatrix Potter 50p's. They're quite difficult to collect, so I've got 3 now, so I just need to hunt out the other 6. I think there's 9 in total. So as you will know if you've been watching me, I put any notes that I have left over into my savings wallet and any coins go into my trusty boot. However, I know I'm going to need a little bit of change, so I'm going to leave myself a £5 carryover just so I've got a bit of change on me. All of this will go in the boot. Put that aside and do that later. Right then, so let's get this money into my savings. So if you've watched me before, you will know that I have little cards inside these envelopes that I had been writing on. I've decided I don't really like them. I like the envelopes, I just don't like the little card. I find them too small and too faffy. So when I went into town the other day, first time I went shopping in about 3 months, I couldn't resist this cute little notebook. It's got a llama on it, so you know, I had to buy it. So I've started trying to transfer everything over. I'm trying to learn how to do cursive writing for my bullet journaling, so bear with me. I'm still practicing, I'm still learning. But this is going to be my new logbook, if you like. So I've also bought some of these friction pens, Friction Pilot ball pens. They're erasable, so this end is like the rubber, so if I make a mistake I can rub it out. I love the fact that you can rub them out. I'm not a huge fan of how they write. I think they make my writing look like a teenage girl's. But we'll see how I get on with them. So, as you can see, I've already put in my dad gave me some money for my birthday, so that my balance should be 325, and I'm going to be adding £30 today. So today is the 26th of June. I'm going to be adding 30, and we'll just put here leftover. So shall we just count that up, make sure everything tallies. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 25, and then adding another 30. Will make 355. So my dad said to me, spend the money on yourself, get whatever you want for it. So I haven't quite decided what I want to buy with it, and I don't want to waste it because it's a decent chunk of money. We are having our garden landscaped, so I'm wondering whether to put it towards some really nice new planters or a nice new sofa set for the garden. So I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just going to let that sit there whilst I decide where it needs to go. Okay, so that's the leftovers sorted out. So next I'm going to do my day-to-day envelopes. I'm just going to put this book to one side for a moment. So for day-to-day stuffing, we've got eating out. So this needs to get £40. So I've got my money here and I'll just lay it out. I've got my back door open because it's hotter than it's been for a while. We live in the UK and anything over like 20 degrees, everything like gets very, very hot and sticky. So excuse the background noise if you've got any as well. Right, so eating out, like we said, we're going to put £40 into this. So we've got 20, 40. We'll put Queenie facing on the outside so she can keep an eye on me. There we go. Beauty. Now I wasn't going to stuff this month, but I did use a little bit of it towards some toiletries that I wanted. So I've already got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and what was that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, apologies. And I put £50 in here. The salons can open next month, which is great. Hair salons, that is, in the UK, but they're not allowing nail bars to open, which is what I'm absolutely desperate for. So that's just going to sit there and wait ever so patiently, and then as soon as the nail salons are open, I'm going to go to town and get sorted. Holly is my daughter and I've emptied that. So what did I spend on her this month? This is the other reason why I want this book, so that I can keep track of what I'm spending where. But for her, I got some clothes. A lady who I know was selling some of her daughter's old clothes, and my daughter grows so fast, it's absolutely insane. So I'm not spending an absolute fortune on her. So I got her a bundle of clothes. I bought some treats and some books, and she's just had random stuff. She needed some toiletries and things, so I got them out of there for her. So that's her £50 for this month for me to spend on her what I think she needs. Household, so anything that I need to buy for the house out whilst I'm out and about, I put £40 to. So that's 20, 40. I normally put some tens and things in here, but I couldn't get to the bank, so I had to do with what the cash machine gave me. So it's going to be, but to be fair, that's quite good because higher value notes means that I'm not going to be spending quite so easily. And then in my miscellaneous, every day Debbie can do what else she wants with it money, I'm going to put £40. So they go in there. That's it. So that's all done, stuffed, sorted. That can go away. I'm set up for the next month. So back to my sinking funds now. So we've done the savings. So next is school funds. So whilst we're at it, I've got this little sheet that I use, and this is just so I know how much I'm spending each month into my sinking funds. Now you'll notice there's arrows and different numbers, and this is because I'm very new to budgeting and it's my first year. So when I started, I had less months to save up for certain events than I'm going to have now that event has passed and I've now got a whole year. So for example, Father's Day, I was saving £30 a month because I only had March, April, May, June, May. So I had like 3 paydays, whereas now I've got 12 to save up. So I'm knocking it down to £10. So it's actually cost my sinking funds amount that I'm having to save has gone down. And likewise for my dad's birthday, so I'm knocking that down to 9. I might put that up to 10 actually. And then like my brother's birthday, that's not till August, so that will stay at 22, and then when that's passed, that will knock down. So it will end up that I have a more steady amount, but it's just going to take a few months for everything to sort of settle and get into the groove, so that I'm straight and sorted with everything that needs to be where it needs to be. So I'm just going to keep this off the side so I know what I'm putting in what. Okay. So school funds is one of the envelopes that I like to put physical cash into. And at the moment we've got a balance of 60 according to this. And that is correct. And I put £20 a month into that. So we've now got 20, 40, 60, 80. And it's the 26th. We're adding £20. Okay. Next we have is medical. I went a bit off centre on the title for this one. I might redo some of these. I don't know yet. We'll see. So in medical, so like I said before, we live in the UK, but we still have to pay for things like glasses, prescriptions, dentist treatment. So I like to have a bit of cash, and I should have £90 in here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and I put £20 a month away. So that should give us 110. Oh, error. In fact, shall I show you how the pen works? So you just rub it off that end, look. Magic! It's gone. Okay. And we've added 20. So we've now got 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Archery is one of my daughter's activities. Now she's not been able to do it for a long while, obviously because of the whole pandemic situation. And both myself and my husband contribute to this. We both put £5 a month away, so I'm going to put mine in, then when he gets paid we can add his. So I'm going to put income Debs. So we should have £41 in here. That £1 is really bothering me. We've got a pound here. We've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So that's my £5 to that. So it's £46 at the moment. That's the archery one sorted, and also for her other activity is guides, and again we do the same, we both pay a little bit into that. So we're going to do the same. So again we should have £41 in here. I can feel that dastardly £1 knocking about in there. So that's the one. 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay. So that's 45, 46. I anticipate that some of the archery, maybe the guides money will get spent over the next couple of weeks. They're going to do a virtual camp because obviously they can't go on outings and camps, so they're going to do a camp in the house or camp in the garden. So I'm just probably going to have to buy some snacks and things for things like that. Okay, so next we have is our Valentine's Day envelope. And in here, this is where I start using this £30 that's left over is my work food money. Sorry, totally forgot about that. I'll put that to one side and put that in my work purse later. That threw me for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Right. Now we're on to our Valentine's envelope. Crikey. And this is where we start using our Monopoly money. So the reason I use Monopoly money, if you're new to me, is because I don't want to have loads of money in the house. So I use Monopoly money as a visual tracker for me as well as in the book. And then all the money is sat in my savings account online on the bank so that I haven't got all the money in the house. I just feel safer doing it that way. So just separate the Monopoly cash out, and also it makes me feel loaded. Look at all this. I've got all this money. Don't think so. I can tell for now we're not going to need the hundreds and the 500s, so they can go out the way. So Valentine's Day, this gets £5. So we're now up to 20. So like I keep saying, if you're new to me or if you've watched me before, if you're new to me, please feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to increase the numbers of subscribers that I have. It's not very many at the moment, but I'm hoping to aim for the end of this year. I would like to have 50 subscribers, and I think that would be a nice steady rise. So please feel free to subscribe for me. Leave any comments if you're liking what you see or if you want any more details, and we'll see what we can sort out for you. So that's Valentine's stuffed. So next we have Amazon Prime. Some people were laughing at me when I was telling them about these sinking funds that I do. And they're like, why are you saving like £5 a month or £8 a month? What's the point in that? Well, the point is that come February, when both things are due, I'm not scratching around for best part of 150 quid. It's there. I'm sorted. So yeah, £8 a month. I don't really miss it. It's like 2 coffees, you know. It is what it is. I think it seems to be working. I'm not missing putting the money away each month. And I think come next year, after Christmas, when obviously everyone's skint after Christmas, I think we'll be in a much better place. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 32. Okay. So it's Amazon Prime on its way. Disney Plus is another one of our subscriptions. And again, these are due very close to each other. So we're putting a bit away each month. We're not going to feel that hit when the final bills come in. So we have got £15 already. And we put 5 away. So that gives us 20. Next is Easter. And for Easter each month I put £5 away. So we should have £10 in here already, because obviously Easter has only not long since gone. So another 5. We're up to 15. Although I don't like these little budget cards, I'm going to keep them in because I think they make the envelopes a little bit sturdier. Add a bit of substance, and knowing me, I'll probably change my mind in a couple of months because that seems to be what I'm doing at the moment. Right, Father's Day. So this envelope should be empty because Father's Day has just been and gone. So I've spent everything that was in there. So we're starting brand new today. So previously I was putting £30 a month. Now I'm just going to be putting 10. So we're going to have £10. My dad's birthday. Again, this is empty. I've just totally emptied this. Oh no, I spent this today. That's been gone. That's totally gone. So, date is today, 26th of June. We're going to be adding £9 for the moment. I don't know how I landed on £9. It's a bit of a random amount to save. There must have been a reason, the thought process that was going through my head at the time. We'll stick with it. I don't know. It might all come clear at some point. But hey ho. Right, next is my brother's birthday, my bro. So today I've bought him some DVDs. His birthday's not till August, but he's film mad. And there's a good offer on some discs that he wanted. So I said, well, I'll get them for you today then. And then I know that they're ordered and sorted. So I think I took the money out of here in preparation. Yes, I did. So we're down to 41 and we're going to be stuffing 22 today. So that takes us up to 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 63. So next we're on to my registration. So in the UK, if you're a nurse, you have to be registered to the NMC, and each year you have to pay your registration fee to maintain your registration. It sucks you have to pay to work, but it also regulates us. So we've got £60 here at the moment, and I think it's £20. Yeah, £20 a month at the moment that I am putting away. When this bad boy is paid, it'll drop down to like £10 a month. So I can't wait till like the events this year have happened so that I can then start having to save less each month. It'll give me more to save and do things with. So that's that one done. Ooh, told you it was sticky and sweaty today. That's delightful, isn't it? Right then, so the husband's birthday, or the hubby birthday. Got to get him something, keep him sweet, because he is my cameraman, technician, all that sort of stuff, because that's the sort of thing I'm not very good at. And he gets some money each month. How much am I putting away for him? I'm putting £15 a month away for him. Wrong envelope, this one's for him. So we have got 45 at the moment, and we're putting 50. So he's got 20, 40, 50, £60. Might have to start increasing the amount for that envelope, because a lot of the things he likes are quite expensive, so need to look after him. Right then, Goose Fair. So for those of you who are just joining and are new to me, I've explained this before. Goose Fair is a big travelling fair that comes to Nottingham once a year in October, and it can get quite expensive. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this year because of the whole pandemic and social distancing, and I'm not sure how social distancing will happen with this. But I'm going to keep saving anyway, and then we're not sure what we're going to do with this. So if it doesn't come, do we just save it towards next year? Do we save it up till we're fully stuffed and then not stop saving and put it into our savings? I'm not sure what we're going to do. If you've got any ideas, if you want to leave a comment, that would be great. Apparently comments are good for your channel. I'm learning a lot about YouTube at the moment, so if you could start interacting with me and giving me some ideas about what the hell I'm meant to be doing, and if I can make it a bit more interesting, then we'll get there. Holly is my daughter, so her birthday is also in October. So putting some money aside for her, and her birthday gets £20 a month. And apparently I've got £60 saved up for her at the moment. Let's have a little look. 20, 40, 60. So another 20, so we've got £80 towards hers already. So you're aware with these sinking funds, I've made it so that I've got the balance that I want the payday before the event. So for like all the October events, so they'll be done by the September payday. So, right, to Halloween. So we like to celebrate things. I like to celebrate things. My husband just does as he's told. But we like to decorate the house up. We like to have lots of sweets for the kids. So all of those things cost money. So I just figured, again, £5-6 a month. You're not going to notice it. And then in October, when it comes around, you definitely don't notice it. So at the moment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 18. So we're adding another 6. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise for bonfire night in the UK, we celebrate bonfire night. It's to celebrate a historic event for when Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament, and we chuck a dummy Guy Fawkes on the bonfire each year and burn him. I suppose it's the government's way of trying to keep us all in line. So at the moment we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And how much do we put away for bonfire night? We put £6 again. So again, we've got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Bonfire night can be as expensive or as cheap as you make it. Again, the same places they hold the Goose Fair, they sometimes put bonfires on, a bonfire and fireworks show, and they have some rides there and food places, which again, it can get really expensive. But obviously with social distancing this year, I'm not sure if that's going to happen again. So this money would be good for us to do hot dogs and mushy peas at home, and to buy some boxes of fireworks and some sparklers, and to do it in the garden. So Christmas, right. So Christmas, I've put Christmas 1 and I've got Christmas 2. I haven't actually got an envelope for Christmas 2 because I haven't made one yet. But Christmas 1 is this envelope here. So you may think I've totally lost my marbles. But the reason I have got 2 different envelopes is for 2 different reasons. So I'm going to be saving £40 a month. Okay, for Christmas 1. And in here we've got 120, 140, 160. So this Christmas 1 envelope is for gifts for family members that I'm responsible for buying for. So I totally lost the ability to write there. So this will be for my family, for my husband, friends, will all come out of here. Christmas 2, this is one that my husband and I contribute to together. And this is for our daughter and for our Christmas food and decorations, and we'll put £50 a month in there. So we've currently got 143.49, so that's going to be 193.49. Like I say, this is all done online. I haven't got an envelope for this yet, so I'll try and get one sorted for the next video. I don't think I'm going to buy any more of these envelopes. I might use one of the ones that I tried to make myself. They're by no means perfect, but they do the job, so I might just use that one. I might round this up as well to an even number because that 49p is bothering me, and the £3. We'll sort that out. Right, New Year. Again, we don't always do very much for New Year, but on the off chance that I'm going to be off work, I want to have a bit of money set aside for some nibbles and for bottle of Prosecco or 6. So I've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in here. And another £6. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just growing nicely. My friends' birthdays. So it's my godson's birthday, so he's a teenage lad. I can't get him a Disney store present anymore, so I chucked him some cash and he can do what he wants with that. And in my friend's birthdays fund, I put £15 a month. So I've got 25, so that'll bump it back up to 40. Cover it up to 40 again. Got a few months before it's my next friend's birthdays, so got some time to... Oh no, I've just ripped that. Oh man. Okay, we can fix that. That's no big deal. Frozen trip. So this is to go and see Frozen on the West End, if it happens. I've got a horrible, horrible feeling that this might not happen. It'll either get cancelled or moved. It's making me very sad just thinking about it. But I'm going to keep saving in the hope that it will still go ahead. So we're going to have £250 there. So that'll pay for the hotel. So we've got the tickets already paid for. That's the hotel money. So next it's just the train money to save up. So I'm being intentional and hoping that my good positive vibes will make it happen. Send all your good wishes our way for that trip, guys, because I really want to see that show. And next is our holiday spends. So we were meant to be going to the seaside, but we're going to cancel it. Social distancing won't be a thing. Half the things we want to do won't be open, so we've decided we're not going to go. We've got £150 set aside here, and I think it's £25 a month I've been saving for this. It's £50 a month. So that takes us up to 200. We've decided we're going to use this for some day trips out in the summer if anything's open, and do something else with it. It's just not worth the risk of going at the moment. Oh, rip that one as well now, look. This is going well, isn't it? Ugh. So this is why I'm thinking of going on to ones that I've made myself, because they've not got this little tab to try and keep doing. You can just slide them in at the top, but we'll see how we go. See if it can keep it going a bit longer. Right, that's everything stuffed and sorted. So please remember to like this video and please subscribe, and please come back again. I tend to post once a month at the moment. I am thinking of trying to do some more videos. I'm thinking of doing like a meal planning and budgeting, so if that's something you'd be interested to see, give me a comment down below. I'll also get the hubby to put a link for these friction pens in there. Like I say, they are off of Amazon, so you can get those if you want as well. They are, don't get me wrong, they're nice to write with. I just don't know if I like my writing in them, but hey ho, I'll keep going and see how we go. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a lovely, safe and warm day wherever you are, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.